Welcome to today's Ainslie Crypto News for July the 12th, 2022, ainsleewealth.com.au. For audio-only listeners, please refer to the link below for relevant charts and images. Will long-term Bitcoin holders surrender? Bitcoin prices continue to consolidate around the 20,000 USD range this week as the market digests the extreme downside volatility of June. Prices traded higher, opening at a weekly low of 18,971 and peaking at 22,230. With the market now down over 75% from the all-time high, even the strongest and longest-term Bitcoin holders are feeling the pressure. Long-term holders and miners are in the spotlight this week as the market attempts to find a bottom amidst the persistent macroeconomic uncertainty. With the loss of the 30,000 USD price level, miners and long-term holders, LTHs, have come under extreme stress. We can look at their profitability on two fronts: their actualized losses, spending, and unrealized losses, coins held below cost basis, to get an idea of their ongoing capitulation. Long-term holder spent output profit ratio, LTH SOPR, is a metric that indicates the profit ratio captured by long-term holders. In the chart below, a value of 2.0 means long-term holders are spending coins at a price that is 2 times their cost basis. Therefore, when LTH SPOR is less than 1, these players realize losses or spend coins at a price below their cost basis. LTH SOPR is currently trading at 0.67, indicating the average long-term holder spending their coins is locking in a 33% loss. Long-term holder cost basis estimates the average price long-term holders paid for their coins. Hence, as the market value falls below the LTH cost basis, this cohort can be considered to be in aggregate loss. Similarly, LTHs are currently underwater on average, holding an aggregate unrealized loss of -14%. The following chart combines these concepts and shows intervals that satisfy both conditions in green. These moments are where long-term holders are both underwater on held coins and locking in losses based on their spending. In combination, this indicates there is an increased probability that a long-term holder capitulation is underway. With the current value of LTH SOPR at 0.67 and the LTH cost basis at 22,300, it means long-term holders are realizing an average of -33% losses on each spent coin, despite spot prices only being -6% below their cost basis. This signifies that long-term holders who acquired coins at much higher prices are the primary spenders at the moment, and those who still hold coins from the 2017-2020 cycle, or earlier, are largely sitting tight. A consequence of capitulation events is an immediate redistribution of coins to new buyers, who are often classified as short-term holders at first. Over time, however, the dominance of long-term holders amongst the supply tends to increase as fair-weathered speculators are flushed out from the market. The bottom formation is often accompanied by long-term holders shouldering an increasingly large proportion of the unrealized loss. In other words, for a bear market to reach an ultimate floor, the share of coins held at a loss should transfer primarily to those who are the least sensitive to price and with the highest conviction. This is the result of two mechanisms: the exiting of entities with weak conviction, short-term holders, the gradual transfer of coins to entities with strong conviction who are relatively price insensitive, long-term holders. In the depths of previous bear markets, the proportion of supply that was held by long-term holders and at a loss reached above 34%. Meanwhile, the proportion held by short-term holders declined to just 3 to 4% of supply. At the moment, short-term holders still hold 16.2% of the supply in loss, suggesting that freshly redistributed coins must now go through the process of maturation in the hands of higher conviction holders. The present market structure has many hallmarks of the later stages of a bear market, where the highest conviction cohorts, the long-term holders and the miners, are under tremendous pressure to surrender. Thanks for watching and listening. Please like, share and subscribe, and head over to ainsleewealth.com.au.